word over the image remains a defining characteristic of many Protestant denominations to this day, shaping a spirituality that is more auditory than visual. While some Christian traditions were moving to ban images, another ancient branch of the faith was defending them with passion. In the Eastern Orthodox Church, icons are not just religious art. They are considered essential to Christian life and worship. An icon is a sacred image, typically a painting of Jesus, his mother Mary, a saint or a biblical event. But it is not meant to be a realistic portrait. Instead, it is a stylized, symbolic representation, painted according to strict traditions. These images are seen as windows to heaven, a point of connection between the physical world and the spiritual realm. The theology behind icons is profound. It is rooted in the Christian belief in the Incarnation, the idea that God became a human being in the person of Jesus Christ. Orthodox theologians argued that because God chose to reveal himself in a visible physical form, it is therefore permissible to depict that form. To deny that Jesus can be depicted, they claimed, is to deny that he was truly human. Icons, therefore, are a powerful affirmation of the Incarnation. They do not depict the invisible God the Father, but they do depict Jesus the Son, who made God visible to humanity. This was the argument that won the day during the Byzantine iconoclasm controversies of the 8th and 9th centuries. When an Orthodox Christian venerates an icon, they are not worshipping the wood and paint. The honor and reverence they show is understood to pass through the image to the holy person it represents. It is a gesture of respect and a request for prayer, much like someone might kiss a photograph of a loved one. The icon acts as a point of focus for prayer and contemplation. The stylized features, the use of gold leaf to represent divine light, and the direct gaze of the figures are all designed to draw the worshipper into a state of spiritual awareness and communion with the sacred. This understanding makes the use of icons in Eastern Christianity fundamentally different from the idolatry feared by iconoclasts. The icon is not an idol to be worshipped in itself, but a sacred medium through which the divine can be encountered. It serves as a reminder of the reality of the spiritual world and the community of saints who, according to belief, are praying for humanity. In an Orthodox church, surrounded by icons, the believer is never alone. They are part of a great cloud of witnesses, connected through these holy images that bridge the gap between heaven and earth. The ancient debate over religious images is far from over. In our modern, interconnected world, it has taken on new and complex forms. While some faiths, like Hinduism and many forms of Buddhism, continue to embrace a rich and vibrant tradition of imagery, using statues and paintings of deities to focus the mind and cultivate devotion, the tensions remain. These traditions see images not as a limitation, but as a compassionate aid, a way for the infinite to make itself accessible to the finite human mind. A statue of Ganesh or a Buddha is a focal point for meditation, a tangible expression of a divine quality that worshippers seek to understand. From a psychological perspective, the power of images is undeniable. Humans are visual creatures. An image can evoke powerful emotions, create a sense of presence, and make abstract concepts feel more real and immediate. For many believers, a sacred image provides comfort and a tangible link to their faith. Sociologically, shared images help to build a strong sense of community identity. A cross, a crescent, or a statue of a particular deity instantly signals a shared set of beliefs and values. At the same time, the risk of images becoming empty idols or tools for exclusion remains a valid concern for many. Today, these old arguments echo in contemporary debates about art, censorship, and freedom of speech. Controversies over cartoons depicting the Prophet Muhammad, or artworks that some Christians find blasphemous, show that images still have the power to provoke deep-seated emotions and spark cultural clashes. These conflicts force us to ask difficult questions about the limits of expression and the need for respect in a pluralistic society. Where does artistic freedom end and religious sensitivity begin? The answers are rarely simple and show that the power of images, both to inspire and to offend, is as strong as ever. Ultimately, the question of whether to use or reject images in worship reveals something fundamental about the human search for meaning. It reflects two different, yet equally profound spiritual paths. One path seeks to find God in the visible, tangible world, using art and beauty as a ladder to the divine. The other path seeks God in the silence, in the unseen, in the realm of pure spirit that lies beyond all representation. Both approaches grapple with the same essential mystery: how to connect with a reality that transcends our everyday experience. This enduring dialogue between the seen and the unseen continues to shape our understanding of faith, God, and ourselves.